Hey everyone, Rohit here. Welcome to the Cryptology channel. And today we're diving deep into one of the most talked about and often misunderstood cryptocurrencies, Pi Network. Specifically, we are going to unpack the reality of its dual value concept. Is it a groundbreaking innovation or just clever marketing? Let's get into it. First off, for those who might not know, Pi Network is a mobile-first cryptocurrency project that allows users to mine Pi coins on their smartphones without draining battery or data. It boasts a massive global community with millions of users. But unlike Bitcoin or Ethereum, Pi isn't openly traded on major exchanges yet. It is still in what is called its enclosed mainnet phase. This is crucial for understanding its value proposition. So, what is this dual value concept that Pi Network often talks about? It essentially refers to two distinct ways Pi is expected to derive value: utility value and market value. Let's break down segment 1, utility value. The core idea here is that Pi will gain value through its actual use within a vibrant ecosystem of apps and services. Imagine paying for a coffee, buying products on an online marketplace, or accessing web services, all using Pi coins. The Pi core team envisions a future where people use Pi for everyday transactions, creating demand based on real world utility independent of speculative market prices. They're encouraging developers to build applications on the Pi blockchain that leverage this utility. For example, the Pi Chain Mall or various Pi apps aim to facilitate these types of transactions. The argument is, if enough people use Pi for real goods and services, it creates an intrinsic value. Now let's move on to segment 2, market value. This is what most people typically think of when they hear cryptocurrency value. It is the price at which Pi could be bought and sold on open exchanges like Binance or Coinbase, just like Bitcoin or any other altcoin. This value is determined by supply and demand in the open market, speculation, and global economic factors. The challenge for Pi Network right now is that this market value doesn't officially exist. While you might see IO listings on some exchanges, those aren't official Pi coins and don't represent the project's true market value. The Pi core team maintains that official market value will only emerge once the network transitions to its open mainnet. So that's the concept. Now for segment 3, the reality check. The utility value sounds great in theory, but its reality depends heavily on a few factors. How many high quality, genuinely useful applications will actually be built on Pi? Will a significant portion of its massive user base actively participate in this ecosystem using Pi for everyday purchases? There's also the question of the consensus price that some pioneers attempt to establish for transactions. Can this truly drive sustainable utility value, or does it risk becoming an artificial construct without a freely traded market? Building a truly functional and widely adopted ecosystem is a monumental task, and while progress is being made, the scale of adoption needed to create significant utility value is immense. And then there is the market value. The biggest reality here is the waiting game. For years, pioneers have been mining Pi, anticipating an open mainnet launch. Without this, there is no official way to convert Pi into fiat currency or other cryptocurrencies. If it does launch, what will be the initial price? With potentially billions of Pi coins held by millions of users, the initial supply on the open market could be vast, which might put significant downward pressure on the price. Regulatory uncertainties in the crypto space also add another layer of complexity. So, what does this all mean? The dual value concept is ambitious. It attempts to address the common criticism that many cryptocurrencies are purely speculative without real world use. Pi Network is trying to build a foundation of utility before facing the volatile open market. However, the reality is that both aspects face significant hurdles. The utility value relies on the organic growth of a powerful decentralized application ecosystem. The market value is contingent on an open mainnet launch, which remains without a definitive timeline, and the subsequent dynamics of supply and demand. What do you think about Pi Network's dual value concept? Is it a brilliant strategy, or is it asking too much of its community? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more crypto insights, and I'll catch you in the next one.